In this video, I will show you how to use the newly released Windows 365 Enterprise Azure AD join capability, which allows you to create and use cloud PCs of the enterprise version, not the business version, but the enterprise one, without any Active Directory and without any hybrid AD synchronization. The way to set this up is really straightforward. You can go to Windows 365, and if you look at under Network Connections, when you click on Add Network Connection, you will see that there are now two network types. There is Hybrid Azure AD Join, which is the current and the GA, the generally available method, and there is the new Azure AD Join, which is currently in preview. Now, Hybrid Azure AD Join means you have an Active Directory that's syncing to your Azure AD. There's still a requirement to be able to talk to that on-premises Active Directory domain controllers. This requires no on-premises Active Directory domain controller at all. So we'll select this option. And when we do that, we all need to do is select the resource group, just like before, and a network to which these VMs will be connected. Once we do that, let's go ahead and create such ADJ network 1. Go ahead and create such a network. Once this network is created, we can then use it in a provisioning policy. A provisioning policy is configured on this page. And when adding a new provisioning policy, we now have a few different options. We can select our network connection, and we now have several sections. We have Hybrid Azure AD Join networks, which we're not interested at this moment. We can also use our own Azure AD Join Network 1, which we just created. And if we don't have any Azure presence whatsoever, and we don't want to create our own network in Azure and have VMs running within our Azure subscription, we can use a built-in network called the Microsoft Hosted Network. Now, this is a fully Microsoft hosted. It doesn't require connectivity to anything in your Azure. This is purely Microsoft hosted, just like Windows 365 Business, where the VM and the networking is all handled by Microsoft. When you choose this option, you have another option of selecting a region, because if it's a Microsoft hosted network, you need to tell it where you want your VMs to be created. Or if you choose your newly created Azure AD Join network, which went into an unavailable state for some reason, but if you were to choose this network, then these VMs will be created in Microsoft's environment, but their network cards would appear in your Azure VNet and be connected directly to Azure AD. So again, super exciting to have Azure AD Join capability in Windows 365 without the reliance on on-premises Active Directory. And there are two ways to do it. You can either provide your own network to create those outbound network connections, or you can use a Microsoft hosted network, in which case you must specify the region. Hope you found this useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.